On March 8th, 2022, Corporal Ben Cooper fell in the line of duty, doing what he loved, and that was serving the community as a police officer. Because of his sacrifice, we are here for two purposes. The first is to formally recognize his courage displayed on that fateful day. The second is to honor his commitment and sacrifice to this community by formally designating the bridge behind us as the Corporal Ben Cooper Memorial Bridge. The Medal of Honor is the highest award given to a police department employee. I would ask Ben's wife, Roxy Cooper, to step forward and receive this award. Honor, courage, commitment, service. These are the values of the Joplin Police Department. Corporal Ben Cooper lived a life of service to his nation, his community, and his family. He displayed courage on that fateful day in March of 2022. And today, as we honor his memory, I want to talk about his commitment. Commitment is defined as an agreement or pledge to do something. Coop was committed. The commitment saturated every area of his life. As a young man, he enlisted in the United States Army, where he committed to serving this great nation for nearly 7 years. After his time in the military had come to an end, he enrolled in the police academy at Missouri Southern State University, committing to a career in law enforcement. Coop joined the ranks of JPD in 2003 as a police officer, committing to a life of service to his community. Coop transferred to the Montezuma County Sheriff's Office for a time, where he served as a canine officer, only to return to JPD in 2013. Coop was committed to his department, where he was promoted to corporal. He committed to his work as a corporal in detectives, an internal affairs corporal, and a patrol corporal. No one doubted his commitment to his team and to the officers who worked for him. He was committed to his team and his community up until his final shift. His pledge to serve was genuine. When Coop joined this department, he met a young lady who worked in the city jail named Roxanne. That encounter blossomed into a relationship. Ben was committed to that relationship, and so was Roxy. I asked Roxy for some help in preparation of this ceremony, and this is what she told me. Family was everything to Coop, and he was a rock to the family. He kept things on track, on a rail. It only seems fitting that the bridge behind us goes over a span of railroad tracks, by the way. Roxy said that Tiffany would always run things by Coop as she trusted his guidance, and Ashley was the apple of his eye. He was committed to Roxy, and he was committed to Tiffany and Ashley. His commitment to his family was unquestioned. Roxy also said that God has a plan and that we should trust in him. In times of tragedy, it's difficult, and if we're being honest, near impossible to understand this truth. But God is near the brokenhearted, as it says in Psalm chapter 34. He redeems the life of his servants, and none of those who take refuge in him will be condemned. The Bible also says in Revelation chapter 21 that one day God will wipe away every tear, and death will be no more. Neither will there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain anymore, for the former things will have passed away. These words are true and trustworthy. This is the third dedication that honors one of our fallen heroes. I can state for a fact that if not for Roxy Cooper, we wouldn't be here right now. Roxy's commitment to honoring Coop was the catalyst for this designation. I can also state for a fact that Ben Cooper would not have agreed to something like this. And those that know him understand that. He wasn't about fanfare or titles or anything that drew attention to himself. He was merely committed to the cause of serving plain and simple. But this is the impact a committed life will have on others. Coop's example of commitment is why Roxy is so committed to honoring him, and that's your privilege and your duty to honor him. And that also rings true for the families of every fallen hero. It is because of this commitment that everyone who travels over this bridge will be reminded of Coop's sacrifice to our community, and that his sacrifice was not in vain. As we close, I want to remind everyone of this value of commitment and how Ben Cooper lived a life of commitment to his nation, his community, his department, and his family. May we be encouraged to live a life of commitment as well. I want to thank everyone that's come today. We're going to do a sign unveiling really quickly here. But before we do that, I want to explain how we got here. Back in, I believe it was January of this year, local representative Lane Roberts, who's standing over here, who I affectionately refer to as Chief, sponsored a bill through the state legislature, and all of our local representatives, our state representatives, supported that designation. Lane Roberts had the privilege of hiring Ben back when he came back from Colorado, and he had the second honor of sponsoring that bill. So thank you, sir. Our city manager, mayor, and council unanimously affirmed this decision as well by passing an ordinance that allowed this to take place as well. This is a MoDOT bridge, and so this is a little bit different than our first bridge dedication for Jake. The process works that once that bill is passed into law, MoDOT has 120 days to erect the signs, and so because of that, we don't know when the signs will be set. So we had our City of Joplin Sign Department do up a replica sign, and so that's what we're doing today. And so with that being said, I'm going to ask Tiffany and Ashley to come up for the sign unveiling. Yeah, get your pictures. Once again, I want to thank everyone that came out today to support the Cooper family, and for everyone that attended each one of our bridge dedications. It means a lot to our community, to our families, to our department. So thank you all so much. You're free to hang around as long as you like, fellowship and talking with the family. So thank you. Have a great day.